Welcome to AI in 8 minutes or less, your daily AI update. All right, today we're going way beyond just your everyday chatbots and image generators. We're diving into what could honestly be the next giant leap for AI. I'm talking about the autonomous agent. And get this, one expert is calling it the most powerful AI tool ever made. That's a pretty big claim, right? We're seeing tools like OpenClaw pop up, and people are calling them total game changers. So what is an autonomous AI agent, really? And why is everyone losing their minds over them? Okay, picture this. It's like having your own personal AI employee, one that works for you 24/7 right on your computer, and it never gets tired. We're talking about a tool that can do pretty much anything a person can on a computer. Research, coding, posting social media content, you name it. And the best part? It's open source. That means it's private, it's customizable, it's all yours. So before you go and hire your new AI employee, there's a really important setup philosophy you've got to understand. And honestly, this is where a lot of folks trip up right at the start. So here's the deal. The community is pretty much united on this one. Don't pay for a virtual private server or VPS. They're just not the way to go. They can be insecure, they're often less powerful, and honestly, it's just a bad experience. The smart move is to host it on a local device you already own. You get more security, more power, it's just better all around. And this is the perfect way to think about it. You don't need to go out and drop a bunch of cash on a brand new Mac Mini. No way. I'm serious. That dusty old laptop you've got stashed in a closet somewhere, that's probably more than enough to get you started. The whole idea is to start small, play around with the workflows, and then, once you're comfortable and you see the value, then you can think about upgrading your hardware. Scale into it. All right, so let's get into the strategy behind all of this. Once you've got your setup sorted out, the next big question is, which AI models are you going to use? And listen, this is not a one-size-fits-all kind of deal. You need what's called the brain and muscles strategy. So here's how it works. You assign different models to different roles. For the brain, the orchestrator that decides what to do and how to do it, you want the best of the best, something super reliable, like Opus. It's the one in charge. Then for the muscles, you bring in the specialists. Need some coding done? You hand that off to a model like ChatGPT, because it's the best at that. For general stuff like research or writing, you can use something cheaper, like Gemini. This way, you're getting peak performance without breaking the bank. It's smart. Okay, so now you've got this super powerful tool, you've got your brain and muscles strategy all figured out, but, this all leads to the one question that everybody has. Yep, you guessed it. So what should I actually use it for? It's the big one, right? And the single most important piece of advice I can give you is this. Stop looking at what other people are doing. I love this analogy. Asking for someone else's use cases is like asking a CEO what their employees do. It's going to be different for every single business. Your agent is your employee. Its job description should be tailored to your life, your goals, your business. Just copying what someone else does probably isn't going to work for you. So how do you figure out your own unique use cases? It's actually a pretty simple 3-step exercise. Step 1, do a brain dump. Just tell your agent everything about your life, your work, your goals, give it all the context. Step 2, for just one day, log your day. Seriously, write down every single manual thing you do on your computer. Step 3, feed that log to your agent and just ask it. Say, hey, based on my goals and what I do all day, what are some workflows you can automate for me? You'll be amazed at the high-value stuff it comes up with, things you probably would have never even thought of. All right, for those of you who are ready to take this to the next level, let's talk about the pro move. The conversation starts to shift from which agent should I choose to how can I use multiple agents together? Let's look at 2 of the heavy hitters out there. OpenClaw and Hermes. They each have their own pros and cons, right? OpenClaw has this amazing memory and can hold on to context like nobody's business. But it can also be a bit bloated, a little more complex. Hermes, on the other hand, is super fast, more streamlined. The trade-off? Its memory isn't quite as strong. So the real pro move here is to stop thinking about them as competitors. It's not a sports team. It's not OpenClaw versus Hermes. It's about using OpenClaw and Hermes. So why on earth would you use both? Well, for a few really good reasons. First, think of it as an insurance policy. These things can break, especially after an update. If one goes down, you've got another one that can help you fix it.
Second, by running them side by side, you'll quickly figure out which one just feels right for your own personal workflows. And third, you can literally double your productivity by giving them different complex tasks to work on at the same time. This isn't about being redundant, it's about being resilient and way more productive.
And that leaves us with just one final question. Your AI employee is ready to start its first shift right now. So what's its first task going to be? If you enjoyed this, subscribe to AI in 8 minutes and never miss what matters.